Today I will show you my configuration tutorial for the beta of Battlefield 6. As you probably know, betas do not receive official game support from the XIM company. For that, we must wait until the game is fully out. However, this time we do have a really nice workaround, so the aiming will feel really good. Of course, it will be far better once the official XIM profile is out, but the workaround that I will show you now is more than good enough to play the open beta. Also, this configuration includes 2 anti-recoil setups for the starter weapons. I will go more into detail on that at the end of the video, and may add more anti-recoils in the next few days. For that, please tell me which weapons I should cover. First off, these are the in-game settings that you should use. The most important part here are the 2 input curves and the acceleration preset. Set those to 2042. That will force Battlefield 6 to emulate the aim mechanic of Battlefield 2042, and to some extent of Battlefield 5. As a result, we can use the XIM profile of Battlefield 2042. Thanks to this trick, the aim translation will be really good. You can also use the Battlefield 5 profile. It provides slightly better micro movements, but the turning is not as good. Personally, I think turning is more important, so I recommend to use 2042. There are also other in-game settings that you must adjust, or else the game will not emulate the aim mechanic of those older Battlefield games. So please make sure to copy all settings that you can see right now. Xbox players must make one small correction. The left and right stick dead zone have to be set to 13. I will now slowly scroll through the configuration. Most settings are self-explanatory, so I will not address all of them. Also, you can of course find the copy code for this entire configuration in the video description. So if you don't want to manually copy what you see right now, then just use the copy code instead. Once the game is fully out, I will of course create a really advanced configuration for it as well. The general idea of most settings in this configuration are to provide a really good aiming experience. The one setting you should not copy is my mouse sensitivity. Please use your own one because mine might be too slow or too fast for you. For the button bindings, you should also use your own ones. Do not change the fire binding though. To load the anti-recoil setups, press either 5 or 6 on your keyboard. 5 will load the M433 setup, and 6 will load the one of the SGX. And if you press 0, then all anti-recoil profiles will be turned off again. The loadout of the weapons has to be empty for the anti-recoil to work, so please don't use any attachments that change the recoil. I have decided to keep it like that to ensure that everyone can use the anti-recoil as soon as they jump into the game, so no attachment unlocks are required. However, the downside of this is that both weapons suffer from a lot of randomized recoil. It will therefore not be possible to achieve a perfect anti-recoil result. The weapon will always jump a bit around. That is of course until you start to tap fire your weapons, then the result will be really great and accurate. Overall, this randomization issue will be less of a problem once I start to create anti-recoil setups for weapons with attachments. But for this beta, it makes more sense to provide something that everyone can use right out of the box, without having to play a few hours first. Also, as I just said, you can tap fire to improve the accuracy of your weapon. That way there will be far less randomized recoil. As you can see, the recoil is much better now. Again, once the game is fully out, I will create a more advanced configuration with anti-recoil setups for most popular weapons. So subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss that.
So guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button or maybe even subscribe to this channel to not miss out on any of the upcoming videos. Also, contrary to popular belief, this channel is not an official XIM channel. I run this channel in my free time to bring you guys the latest XIM news and tricks. So if you want to support what I do, then maybe consider to join the YouTube channel membership. Channel members usually get around 1 to 4 weeks of early access to all new videos. Plus, we also have a nice little Discord to discuss XIM settings and other stuff. But that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will maybe see you in the next one.